Story time about that one time that I gave birth 12 years ago. It was so traumatizing. I was pregnant with Bailey. I had lived in the Bronx. And I don't care what y'all say about the Bronx. That's part of my home. So now it's my due date, right? October 21st. She ain't trying to come out. I had decided to walk over there. I don't know the technical terms. My fluid was low and admit me to the hospital and start inducing my labor, which is pretty much they just give you a medicine, Pitocin, and it jump starts, your labor. I was ready to give birth. I thought it was gonna be that day. I thought I was gonna go upstairs, put my gown on, and start pushing a few times, and the baby was gonna come out. I called my daughter's father and I called my mother, and I'm like, you guys gotta get to the hospital. We're about to have this baby. Everybody was on standby anyways because it was her due date. We meet our nurse. I'm gonna call her Nurse Jackie. My mom starts to have a conversation with this lady and finds out that the lady is a traveling nurse. So now it's 23rd and I'm feeling these contractions. Between the nausea, contractions, and the freaking hunger, I'm over it. She does not want to come out. Baby was just like, no, I'm not ready yet. I'm still like that to today. I caved in and I was like, give me the drugs. She don't want to come out. I'm trying to hold on, but we can't do this. Just give me the drugs. Nurse Jackie's the one who was there and administered it. My mother came that morning. Every time a nurse would come in the room, my mom was watching them, like white on rice. She was making sure that her baby and grandbaby were safe. The baby's getting evicted and she's pissed off. She is kicking me. I mean, she was not trying to go. She had to go. She had came in a few times to check my monitor. She was coming in often enough to raise alarm, maybe every 15 minutes. She would act like she's looking at my chart. And from looking at my chart, she would go in the cabinets and pull things in her pocket, and she was just acting. Nurse Jackie went to grab my chart. It was so dark in there because I was sleeping. She grabbed it, went into her pocket, grabbed a syringe, and then shot herself up, all while trying to camouflage it. So right after she does that, she goes to where my mom is sitting. The sharps container is right behind her. As soon as she leaves that room, my mother is waking me up. Jazz, you need to wake up, wake up. She's like, listen. Nurse Jackie was just in here. Something's not right. I saw her with the syringe in her hand and she put the needle in her arm. Now I'm looking at my mother like, Mom, you can't be making accusations about people like this. Like, labor, don't do this right now. I'm not gonna lie, I was half coherent because if I would have heard that today, I would have probably raged. And my daughter's father's like, well, if she did that, I don't want to touch you or my baby. Like, she's my mother could even sit down. Nurse Jackie's back in our room. She went to my mom and was like, hey, Mama, how are you? The baby's getting evicted and she ain't here for it. And Bailey, again, kicks my stomach monitor. Nurse Jackie comes up to me. I'm like, oh no, let's fix the belly. When she reaches her arm over to the monitor and went to grab it, my mother is still standing next to me. The light is on at this point. I is shot to the spot on her arm where she had a bruise. She leaves and my mother is like, see, I told you. I'm a little preoccupied. You guys do what you guys gotta do. Yeah, my mom went straight to the security and got the head nurse and was like, listen, we gotta talk. She says, she's not trying to accuse anybody. This is her daughter, her granddaughter. She wants to make sure we're in a safe situation as any grandmother would. The head nurse was amazing. She got us a new nurse immediately. I mean, right away. We definitely felt more comfortable after we spoke to her, especially for what we just experienced. We ended up loving the nurse that we had anyways. I mean, it kind of worked out. Fast forward, I don't know, maybe an hour. Me, my daughter's father, my mother, and the nurse, right? Guess who comes slamming open the door? Nurse Jackie. When I tell you this lady came in yelling and screaming like I wasn't in labor, like there weren't other moms who were screaming, having contractions in other rooms next to me. She came in and she was screaming at my mother, accused her of taking drugs and being high, all while she was high. We didn't even have a chance to respond before security came with the head nurse and escorted Nurse Jackie right on out of my room. My mother was nervous. The head nurse was like, no, you don't have to say anything at all. I heard everything she had to say. All I told her when I saw her was that I had to speak to her. She just incriminated herself. You're fine. About an hour after Nurse Jackie was escorted out of the room, Bailey's heart rate started dropping. And when they did an ultrasound, they found out her cord was wrapped around her neck. I had to have an emergency C-section. Yeah. I don't know what happened to Nurse Jackie. We were just too happy that Bailey was here and Bailey was safe. I forgot all about her. It wasn't until my mother and everybody started bringing her up again. I was like, oh, that did happen, right? I was so in love with Bailey that I didn't even think of anything else in the world. I hope that Nurse Jackie is not being